Just drop him like GM.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the scrappers. Oh no! Oh no, I gotta rip myself for holes. Let's just give it Ben. It's Ben. No, according to OBS, I haven't dropped any frames. So it probably yeah.
Mikey, I saw that death on Buddha tree.
Mikey died of training.
He went for the jump. He went for the jump route.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
The jump route's not actually faster.
No, it's definitely not more consistent, especially if you're new.
It's not actually faster. Alright, well, are we ready?
I'm ready anytime.
Ready.
Alright, setup guy, are you ready? Hello, and welcome to another match in this galactic pod racing circuit. Our 20th anniversary celebration of this mess of a game. The physics make no sense, but
This is true.
it's a fun game. Alright, well, being Dip, let's hop
Alright.
up. I'll do the
Both
intro.
players are
And
saying
what
they're
both of you
ready.
guess, I'll do the countdown after the intro.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
So, should I drop out of the call? Oh yeah.
So we have Mikey, who's a legend of the game. He is a fantastic player. I think he still holds a couple of IL records. But he's been around forever and is an incredibly strong player. And then we've got Roni, who's very new to the game, but has been pulling some very solid PBs recently. Just doing the countdown for the players. And we're going to be starting on Aqualaris Classic. Oh, wait, Mike wasn't ready. Oh well. But Aqualaris Classic. It is kind of middling on the difficulty out of the amateur circuit. But it's harder than the first two, easier than Vengeance or Milestone 100. Definitely falls in with the middle three.
It's a very high-speed course. Getting boost lines right is very important on it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a track that most players have done really well.
Yeah, it is one that most players are ready. Mike had to restart his game. We're going to be out of sync, but should be all right. So going into it, it looks relatively solid so far out of Roni. Coming through this, it's going to be about a 32 or 33 to make to this jump. No, mid 31 to get to that boost. He does not hold it, however, which does cost him a small amount of time. Which is fine. There we go. So this is probably going to be about a 55 lap 1, maybe a 54.
54.8.
High 54. That's not too bad for a lap 1. Typically that's what you're going to aim for in a setting like this, is typically a low to mid 54, but a high is just fine. The record on this course is a 2:39 for all 3 laps. We're not going to see that, obviously, but I could definitely see some sub 2:45s. Especially if Roni manages to hold the boost this time.
I tabbed out and I did not see if he did.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. The stream is lagging on Twitch's end. The middleman is having problems.
I grinded the wall a little bit in the figure eight that
That just kind of happens with Ben, and
Yeah.
another mid 54. So Ronnie's on pace for 243, which is a totally fine time. We're just waiting on Mike to fix about a couple things. There we go. Now he's getting into it. Whew. And let's see if Ronnie manages to hold the boost on his third attempt. And he's not actually going to be attempting it at all with that heat level, which is fine. It's a suboptimal boost. It's a suboptimal boosting line, but it does work. 237, Ace? Okay. I'm thinking Betos. But this is looking like a 240, 242. Very solid lap 3. So Mikey's got a 242.9 to beat. And apologies for the stream. We've got Twitch dropping frames on multiple different points. It is completely out of our control. And let's see how Mike does on the figure 8.
By the look at
Yep.
of it.
Very clean figure 8. This is going to be
Something
frozen.
53.6.
All right.
That
Thank
had
you. Very good lap
by
one.
about a second.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately there is nothing we can do about the freezing. So we will do our best to talk you through the slideshow. Alright, and Mikey's doing the 2 boost line through that. Very nice. That's actually tricky to do. See, it looks like a clean hairpin. He's coming out of it with 647. Or not a hairpin, a clean figure 8. A 52.7. Mikey's on pace to pull a 240. Or sub 240 potentially with a good lap 3.
Right now he's about 2.5 seconds ahead of Roni.
Yep. With a solid lap 3, he could get a sub 240. And Ronnie's sub 243 is something to be proud of. That is a very good time. But unless Mike dies on the figure 8, I'm not sure I see him. I'm not sure I see him not beating that. Coming through, let's see what he does. A little bit of a scrape, nothing major. And that's a sub 240, that's a 238!
Nice. This is a flying time.
What the hell? He just pulled that in a live race.
Impressive.
Mike is quite possibly the most consistent player we've got.
See on speedrun
It's on Cyberscore.
on Cyberscore. It's just
Mike
time on
was-
speedrun is a 238.8, which is
Yeah, his PB on Cyberscore is 237.6.
oh,
So he was within a second of his
about
PB.
a second.
Fire Mountain Rally has been banned by Roni. Both players do get two track bans that are in effect for the duration of the match. It looks like we've got Fire Mountain Rally and Mongaza Speedway are completely off the table from Roni. And Mike pulls Executioner and Gauntlet out. He is not a huge fan of the two later Uvu tracks. He banned those out against me as well.